Contestant number 1. Say you picked me up on a date. Where would we go?
I remember that show. It was a good one.
Hello?
Hello, is this Andrew?
Speaking.
Andrew, how are you? This is Paul, Outsider Tacklebox radio show and podcast. I got my good buddy Tommy with me. Say hi, Tommy.
Hey, what's going on, Andrew? How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Well, welcome to the show, Andrew. Thanks for sending in that giant fish photo. We're bringing happiness to the world through the joys of fishing. That's what we do here on our Fish Story podcast. And we want to hear about where you caught that fish, if you want to tell people the location or just make it up, the bait you were using, and the size if you were able to measure it. Or we could just use vocabulary that only me and Tommy have, and we could just say, that's huge.
Yeah, we have a very small vocabulary, so we're just
big, huge, giant, lunker. That's it.
Yeah,
as far as we
say,
go.
that's a huge fish. That is a very big fish. Oh man! So,
yeah,
go for it, Andrew.
I was fishing up on Rice Lake here in Canada, Ontario.
Okay.
Went out to do some walleye fishing, and we're trolling, and I thought it was a snag I hit on a weed, and I was always taught to always set the hook, and so I did, and next thing I had a fight on my hand.
Nice.
That looks like it was a pretty big fight.
Yeah, there's video of it on YouTube as well.
Is it on your YouTube?
Yes, it's Andrew Coulson 24.
Nice. Okay.
Andrew Coulson 24. We'll check it out.
Yeah, and video's up on there. It's called My First Muskie Ever.
Tommy's writing it down because he has zero memory. He's got memory like a goldfish, 2 seconds.
Yeah, I do. That's no lie. I can barely remember my name half the time.
But he's not allowed to have pens, and he has 2 pens. But
one's far away. I can't have that one. I gotta throw that one.
He likes to make too much noise.
I have a bad habit of clicking pens while people are talking.
The whole podcast radio show, one time, it's him clicking. We had to edit that out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's got a affinity for clicking.
It's a nervous twitch, really. So anyway, so you ended up bringing up that fish. What kind of fish is that one?
That's a muskie.
I was gonna say it looked like a muskie, but I didn't want to say. I didn't want to sound stupid. Well, I didn't want to sound even more stupid. So.
It's one thing to look stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I already looked
sound
the part.
stupid.
Yeah, I already looked the part. I don't want somebody to look at me and go, "No, he looks just like how he sounds." Like just.
Well, for people that we meet, like this is how we talk on the show. Is like that. This is us in real life.
True. It may get a little bit more vulgar in real life, but that's just us.
Like there's no like even though we might be a little bit smarter than we seem, this is just our ordinary.
There's no filter here. We're just dumb.
We can't change it. We stay in character. Let's get back to his fish story because we kind of interrupted it with us. How dare we start talking about us?
How long ago
on
was
his podcast?
I know. How long ago, Andrew, was it that you caught this fish?
This was last November.
Oh, okay. So right before it started getting too cold.
Right before December, Tommy.
Right before December came.
Okay. So
we're out trolling.
And
I was using, I think it's called a rap shad.
Okay.
It looks like a baby largemouth bass.
Oh, okay.
So I was using one of those, and it hit a weed that I thought, and I set the hook, and next thing I had a fight on my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Then getting it to the boat closer, the guy I was fishing with is one of my buddies who owns the cottage I went up to.
Yeah.
And he noticed it. He's like, we need a bigger net. We didn't bring a big net out on the boat with us. And got it in, and I couldn't believe what I got. It was my first muskie ever.
That is
and
awesome.
Just on the size of it too.
I was going to say that thing looks pretty huge. I mean that thing is big.
I'm pretty much the length of it is shoulder to shoulder. It's just like maybe two of you.
Did you get a chance to weigh it?
No, we didn't have a scale with us.
So if you had to estimate, and I know I'm just going to use an angler's estimate, which means you're going to pack on about 5 pounds.
Let's guess. I'm guessing that thing is at least 25, 30 pounds.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
I was gonna say 20, 25, but yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around 25 to 30 pounds.
Oh, see, you were closer. So there you go.
Yeah.
Paul. There you go. I'll give you that one. Bravo, Paul. Yay!
Well, I read his blog.
Yeah, it was a great fight.
So you're a cheater. Anyway, you cheating over here. I'm trying to make an actual guess, and he's like, I read the blog. Ha, ha, ha.
Well,
I know what he wrote. Ha, ha, ha.
I get to read all the fish stories before we talk
I
about
do too.
them,
I can. I have the option.
You just don't.
I don't.
You don't.
Because you know what? When they tell me, I want to get that actual surprise.
Well, listen to this, Andrew. This is a funny story. So I take care of most of the blogs and the fish stories, and I sometimes ask Tommy if he could take a look at a fish story here and there, and he says, "Oh, I don't really look at the social media stuff," which I know he doesn't. That's true. But the one time somebody sent us in a photo, and it was a girl who sent us. It's kind of a weird situation, but she sent us a photo of her like in a swimsuit, and it's the only when you sometimes if you open a picture you can't see it again on Instagram. It was the only picture Tommy has ever clicked on, and I couldn't open it. She sent us a message saying, "Hey, I sent you a photo," and I was like, "I can't see it."
It was a great catch.
Somebody already opened it and I can't see it. So if you want to send it in again or send it to our email.
It was a great catch.
Instagram only allows you to open it up once. And I was like, you know what? Often people say, I don't have time, I can't help you, Paul. Like, just do it whenever you get a moment to do it yourself. And I was like, okay, which one of you guys went in Instagram and opened up that photo?
There's 3 others that have the access to it.
There's 3 other people who have access to it. And I'm like, you guys never help me, but all of a sudden this person sends us a photo and you guys are looking at it.
And everybody pointed at me too. They're like, Tom did it. And I'm like, oh, darn it. They got me.
All right, back to Andrew, because that's a giant fish. He used a small mouth bass bait.
Baby
small mouth bass bait.
Baby bass.
Yeah.
It's hard to say if you're saying it fast.
It's hard to say for you at all.
Yeah.
First muskie, 25, 30 to 30 pounds. Just
awesome.
Giant. Didn't have a big enough net. I love the fish. It's the fish story. I was there with you the entire time. Great story. Please continue to send us in any photos and come back on the radio show and podcast anytime.
Definitely.
I know you have more photos to share because everybody does.
Yeah, or you can even go onto our website, the company website of outsidertacklebox.com, and you can actually submit your blog, a written blog there, which is connected to the Daily Reel, which is an app.
Daily Reel, which is our digital publication that we
it's a
partnered
digital
with.
publication.
Not all of our fish stories get posted there. Some of them they do.
They might put yours up there too, which is like I said, it goes on the app and it's worldwide, so people check it out. Not just here in the States, not just in Canada, but all over the world. And us being who we are, our outsider tackle boxes, our subscription boxes go to. They go to Canada. They go to Germany. They go to.
We have a distributor in Germany.
Yeah.
We have.
They go all. Well, what I'm saying is they go
all over,
they go
mostly
crazy.
Nationwide. Yeah, but our listener.
But the listener base is
for
worldwide.
The podcast is worldwide. Yeah, we just took a look at where our podcast yesterday. Tommy doesn't really pay attention, but I do go over the numbers with him.
I'm big in the Philippines, bro.
Yeah, we do.
There you go.
We had our first fish story in German.
Yeah. Yes, we did.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like we're it's really cool. So I mean, just keep submitting stories and blogs and everything. Definitely check out the website. And
I believe Andrew is our first Canadian fish.
He is. So Andrew, you have just made history.
Yes.
History. I had to make it sound more
That always
dramatic.
could be part of history.
Yeah, there you go. See, when I go, I'm just gonna be history. So more of a legend, really.
You should see Tommy's face, Andrew. When
I get so
said
excited
something
when
funny, and he gets excited before it comes out. I don't know how long he was sitting on that joke.
Not very long, actually.
But he was
I'm
going to make a funny. And
I'm going to try. I'm going to try and make it funny.
He gets so excited before that happens.
But yeah, definitely. We had a great time talking with you and
if we ever get enough money to go to Canada, we're going to...
Yeah. I would love
We're going to contact Andrew because he's our first caller ever.
I would love to.
Canada,
I would love to fish with Andrew.
And we're going to go see where he fishes.
Yeah, I would. I've never fished.
I don't know that boat that you're on will carry me and Tommy.
I know for a fact it won't carry me.
No, but I do have a bigger one.
Okay.
Fair enough. I just need floaties to put on my arm, so just in case I fall overboard, I'll just put my little floaties on.
It would be great for the show.
I'm pretty buoyant.
If you fall over.
All right, Andrew. It's been a great time talking to you. Please keep submitting the fish stories and the blogs. We look forward to talking with you again and having you back on the show. Just stay tuned because we're going to be posting the video up on YouTube, and we're going to post the podcast onto all of our outlets on radio outlets. The interweb. Well, I blanked. See? I blanked. I tried to take that, and I totally
Tommy's
failed.
looking at me.
I'm looking at him what am I saying?
It's please help, look, which is great.
But I do know we're on iHeartRadio and iTunes.
You
and
can't
Spotify,
just start talking things that you remember.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Well, no, thank you. Today's episode is brought to you by Zero Baits. They're a sponsor of today's show.
Yep,
they have soft plastics for every species of fish.
Yes, they do, and they're going to be going out.
They have trout
April's
stuff, bass stuff. They're going out in boxes next month, and along with their sticker.
Yeah.
And so weekly bids, those end tomorrow.
Yep.
And we have free giveaways every week after the podcast, and a monthly giveaway.
Yep. Today's the monthly giveaway, so we're going to be doing that, right?
Yeah, you said that.
I said it again. I said it once, I'll say it again.
Really enjoyed the fish story, Andrew. We're going to post up the story, the written blog, too. We appreciate you doing that. And from all of us here at Outsider Tackle Box Radio Show, fish more.
Tight lines, buddy.
Tight lines.
Have a great Saturday.
Let's keep in touch.
Thank you.
Take care, bud. Bye.
Take care.